Alright, what's up, y'all? It's me, Broman 2.0. And yeah, y'all, so y'all probably wondering, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, Broman 2.0, like, what type of video this is? What type of video this is? But look, y'all, I basically mentioned, actually, I had it with, Ben the Old Man. Basically, mentioned this junk, I think, like, on the first, reaction video I did on Dragon Ball Ultra. And I'm gonna get back to eventually doing reaction videos of that, and I'm gonna get back to like my whole routine and junk. I know I've been saying that, like, that I got that hey, look, bro, y'all, I promise I'm gonna stay on like my routine. I promise I'm gonna stay on my routine. Yo, I really mean that. It's just that on the days when I don't do it, it's just a simple fact that I didn't feel like doing it that day. That's basically what it is. I need to stop actually. I need to actually force myself to actually like upload. You know what I'm saying? Like that regular routine thing that I was telling y'all about. But look, so pretty much yeah. So look, right? Listen, y'all, listen. So pretty much yeah, basically I mentioned like this app not I mentioned, but I had made it where like the character been the old man had mentioned which basically is still me, but it's just like a character, like, you know, y'all know who Ben the Old Man is. But look, and I think like the first reaction video of Dragon Ball Ultra that I ever did on this channel, I basically made it where like at the beginning of the junk, I think it was either, no, it wasn't the Dragon Ball Ultra drop. I think it was the golly, it was something, y'all. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me go back, y'all. Let me go back. Yeah, let me go back, y'all. Hold up. Alright, so basically, y'all, it wasn't the video that I thought it was. It was the video where I basically the video, I think, where I had said I'm back, y'all. It's basically this video that I had made last month, February the well, it's saying last month, but really it's the month before that. This was back in like on February the 25th. I had mentioned like this app named Oscik, I think. Hold up. Yeah, this was the video that I'm talking about. But yeah, this is the video that I'm talking about right here, basically. Um, yeah, so pretty much yeah, so look, listen, y'all, listen. Now, this second app that I'm about to mention is called Psyche. I mean Psyche. Not Psyche, but Psyche. I don't know why I said Psyche, but Psyche. Psyche, Sika, that's what it is. Sika. Sika basically is spelled Sekai. So yeah, so y'all, so that's pretty much the video that I was talking about. In that video, I basically mentioned about Sika, this app named Sika, where you could basically like make your own stories. But like you can also make your own what is it, simulator thing, you know, with like text and stuff, and you have to like type in, you know what I'm saying, you know, different choices and stuff, like basically like the story of revolves around like whatever you know, action that you do, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, but yeah, basically Sekai, right? Yeah, but about Sekai, right, yo, about that junk, basically, right, and I want y'all to listen. So basically, right, there is a story about like this Sonic OC character named Quorvus the Hedgehog. Yeah, and I actually really want to read that with y'all because I actually want to read that to y'all. That's the whole point of this video. Um, yeah, and basically I'm gonna say yeah. Yesterday when I had called Chris, yesterday, basically I had told him like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, look, it's this, hey, look, it's that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I was basically letting him know about like the story. And this is the dude who made this story, basically. His name is uh Oscik. I think that's his name. Uh Oscik, basically. Um yeah, that's his name on Seekai. Yeah, y'all can't really see it, but it's basically Oscik. That's basically how you spell it. Oscik. And yeah, you have to get like the Seekai app. And then once you go in the Seekai app, go to where the little thing is that look like a little basically like the little search junk. And once you go in there, just go like the users and then type in not is, but I meant to say Oscik. And it'll take you straight to Oscik. I think that's Oscik. And and it'll take you straight to like his junk. It'll look like this. It'll basically have like this thing, have like these two junks. And then to go to like the story, you hear like right here in the middle where it says you know what I'm saying, like where it says storylines, and you scroll all the way down until you see this jump right here. That one that got Rouge on it and got that purple hedgehog on it, that's the jump that y'all click on. And once y'all click on that, it will take you straight to the first episode. And then on how to go to the next episode, you basically just like after the episode is over, just scroll down basically. And yeah, we'll just go straight to the basically the chapter episode is the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but with this it goes off of episodes. But yeah, I'm just gonna be reading it, y'all. I ain't gonna let it like be playing automatically, like, and let it do what it want to do. But yeah, and I basically read this jump myself, y'all, because when I had read it, I was like, okay, like this might be like one of them little basic stories like from Seekai. But when I kept like reading this junk, I was like, bro, I'm really for real hooked on this junk. Like, you know what I'm saying, like on this story. On the story of Quorvus. And Quorvus is actually like an evil hedgehog. Like, he kind of like, I think he like a lab experiment gone wrong a little bit. I think he kind of like Nazo a little bit, but not, I don't know, but yeah, but yeah. But anyways though, right? Yeah, but in that junk though, yeah, and like he meets like this CP Foundation junk. We gonna get into it. We gonna read the first episode. We're gonna read the first chapter first. This says episode on here, but I'm just gonna say first chapter. Yeah. I have to title this video Quorvus the Hedgehog episode 1. So the way I'm gonna do this is that apparently like it comes up like this. As y'all see, it comes up like that. So like basically what it is that it will have like the character's name at the top and like who's like talking. And but like it would have like, you see where like it's like grayed out at with those words. Like those words right there, will be explaining like what that character is doing while saying whatever they're saying. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like basically say the character's name. So if you hear me say Sonic the Hedgehog, uh, rubs the basket, something like that. If y'all hear me say something like that, like keep repeating characters' names, just know it's me telling y'all that this is what's going on with this character and what the character is saying. So yeah, and I'm gonna do a little bit of voice acting. You know what I'm saying? So to make it more interesting and junk. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. But yeah. All right, so so this video will be titled "Quorvus the Hedgehog," episode 1, right? Episode 1. So yeah. All right, so yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Quorvus the Hedgehog, episode 1. Quorvus the Hedgehog. He taps a clawed finger against the metallic floor of his chamber. Another day, another opportunity for mayhem. Fluorescent lights homed with solstice labs. The air crackled with contained energy. Scientists. Incredible. The readings are off the charts. He adjusts his goggles, a manic gleam in his eyes. Jonathan, increase the voltage. Security. He nervously grips his taser. Doc, are you sure about this? This thing looks unstable. The scientist. He gestures wildly, his lab coat flapping. Nonsense. This is a breakthrough. Just imagine the possibilities. The captured creature, a mass of wiggling tentacles, thrashed against its restraints. Alright, Cypher, I don't know what the character's name is. This character seems like he done came from like another jump. Let me know who this is. Y'all barely can. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me know who this nigga is right here. Yeah, if it would clear up, it's a dude like that's like on the right, I think. Yeah, it's the dude that's on the right. So yeah, dude that's right here. Like, let me know who that is. Y'all could barely see his face. Golly, man. That must be how bright it is or something. I don't know. Well, yeah, let me just go ahead and continue reading though. But yeah. Cypher. From the shadows, Cypher observed, his expression unreadable. His hollow eyes followed the frantic movements of the scientist. The head scientist. He meticulously, I don't know what it is, records the data on his tablet, his pristine lab coat remaining spotless. Excellent. Note the creature's reaction to the increased electrical current. Security. He takes a step back, his hand hovering over the alarm button. But sir, it's starting to glow. The head scientist. Security contained the situation. This outburst is disrupting data collection. Security. He fumbles with his taser, pointing it uselessly at the pulsating creature. But, sir, it's gonna blow. Pause, all the way pause. Said it's gonna blow. Alright. The scientist. He scribbles furiously in his notebook, eyes wide with a mixture of fear and excitement. By the gods, it's evolving. Cipher. He shifts slightly in the shadows, his gaze fixed on the glowing creature. Intriguing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the voice acting. I'm just gonna read it regularly with my regular voice, y'all. But yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. All right, Kiri, huddled in a darkened corner of her cell. Kiri whimpers, covering her ears as the alarms blare. Catalina, the creature. She paces what is it? Auctionously, whatever it is. I don't even know. That man, they be having too many big words on here, y'all. Near the containment area, her single eye glowing with an eerie light. Those fools, they have no idea what they're playing with. That energy is chaotic. Quorvus the Hedgehog. Now this is getting interesting. A sinister smile spread across his face. Perhaps a little... What the world, man? Like, bro, I'm trying to read this jump, man. It's doing all this. Come on, bro. Like, bro. Golly. Yo, now I gotta be skipping all this, man, because they want to be doing all this, bro. Man, hold up, y'all. Hold up. All right, y'all, I'm back. All right, it says right here. Come on, man. I don't know why I keep doing it. It says right here. A sinister smile spreads across his face. Perhaps a little nudge is in order. That's what, okay, so that's pretty much like episode 1. So, yeah, y'all, so yeah, I'm just gonna go, I'm probably just gonna read, basically, this is episode 1. As a matter of fact, let me read it over to y'all so y'all can get like a better understanding as to what's going on. Let me read it over again. Alright. Alright, so it starts off with Quorvus the Hedgehog. Alright. So Quorvus the Hedgehog. He taps a clawed finger against the metallic floor on his chamber. Another day. Another opportunity for mayhem. Fluorescent lights hum with solstice labs. The air crackled with contained energy. The scientist. Incredible. The readings are off the charts. He adjusts his goggles, a manic gleam in his eyes. Jonathan, increase the voltage. Security. He nervously grips his taser. Doc, are you sure about this? This thing looks unstable. The scientist. He gestures wildly, his lab coat flapping. Nonsense. This is a breakthrough. Just imagine the possibilities. The captured creature, a mass of withering tentacles, thrashed against its restraints. Cipher. From the shadows, Cypher observed his expression unreadable. His hollow eyes followed the frantic movements of the scientist. Head scientist. He meticulously records the data on his tablet, his pristine lab coat remaining spotless. Excellent. Note the creature's reaction to the increased electrical current. Security. He takes a step back, his hand hovering over the alarm button. But sir, it's starting to glow. Head scientist. Security, contain the situation. This outburst is disrupting data collection. Golly, I'm up here messing up, y'all. Security. He fumbles with his taser, pointing it uselessly at the pulsating creature. But, sir, it's gonna blow. Pause. The scientist. He scribbles furiously in his notebook, his eyes wide with a mixture of fear and excitement. By the gods, it's evolving. Cypher. He shifts slightly in the shadows, his gaze fixed on the glowing creature. Intriguing. Kiru. Huddled in a darkened corner of her cell, Kiru whimpers, covering her ears as the alarms blare. Catlina, the creature. She paces anxiously near the containment area, her single eye glowing with an eerie light. Those fools, they have no idea what they're playing with. That energy is chaotic. Quorvus the Hedgehog. Now this is getting interesting. Alright, hold on, wait a minute. Cause something about to pop up. Okay. Wait a minute. A sinister smile spreads across his face. Perhaps a little nudge is in order. Alright, so that's pretty much it for episode 1. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for episode 1. Yeah, y'all, so yeah. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for episode 1. So basically what it was going on is that, to explain it to y'all, is that the whole thing, like basically like the scientists and like the head scientists and the security and junk, they trying to extract some type of data. They doing something with some data or something, and got like a monster held there, like a monster held there for like some type of experiment or something. And Catlina the monster, which is basically the SCP Foundation looking monster I was telling y'all about. Yeah, basically that's when she had said something like y'all fools, y'all shouldn't even be trying to like, deal with like the junk. Y'all shouldn't be trying to like deal with like no energy like that. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what she was saying. And Quorvus the Hedgehog basically, basically like saying to himself, I bet. You know what I'm saying? This is just the beginning, basically. So yeah, it's really nothing going on in this junk, to be honest, because it's like the beginning of the junk. Yeah, I will next video I will read episode 2. So yeah, so see y'all, peace in the Roman 2.0 out.